All right, we got a new game to the channel. Welcome to Tactical Breach Wizards. This is, from what I understand, a bit of a story-driven, slightly XCOM in terms of its at least presentation, but mostly strategy puzzle game. And we're gonna waste no time hopping into it and just check it out. So I did do a quick test, but we are going to start a new game. And we'll go on default mode, I think. So expect some exposition. The Jodasa Strait a few years ago. WizTac, this is Mage Actual. We're in position. Suppression Hex is online. Trauma Control Charms up. Breach Glyphs are hot. All right, Zan. What's Foresight telling you? I'm seeing 3 Sprig Acolytes, Softwood Silence Mac 10s. Want me to leave you one? Our choices are, if you're losing your touch, sure, I'll pick up the slack, or if you're gonna get cocky, I'm not coming to your funeral. Let's go with, if you're losing your touch, I'll pick up the slack. All right, let's do this. All right, looks like they're doing most of the work. I love that this is also the intro credits. Very, very nice touch. Left you an easy one, Zan. Wow, patronizing. All right, so select your 3-bolt burst ability, then issue order on the enemy to shoot them. So our controls are left to select, right to issue order, and view and change controls with escape. All right, so we want to select our action, and then we want to right-click to issue the order. Make our way to the laptop. I think we got these controls. Find your use laptop ability on the left and use it. I can do that. And this will gain us a mana. That's a resource we haven't seen before. We have the ability to take cover, and we have movement. Objective complete. Click done to proceed. I can do that. What are we doing here, Liv? They've got us raiding a Druid Mafia smuggling ship. How is this a military op? You know I don't ask those kinds of questions, Zan. And you know I sleep better than you. You don't care who we're extracting? You're good with using force in Medillion waters? Or I guess we're not finding out in this corridor. You care about who we're extracting? Young adult male, what do you want? His dating profile? You can ask him if he likes long walks on the beach after we stop the shrub mob flaying him with a barrel cactus. How lovely. You're good with using forces in Medillion waters? Question mark? Go in quick and clean, like I taught you, and they'll never know who hit him. I feel like that didn't address the substance of my question, but I guess it's not the time. Guess we're not finding out in the corridor. Let's move on. Right, so what's behind door number 2? I see 4 hostiles, more sprigs, and an elder shrub lord. You good for 3? I'm good for 4, but I'll let you feel useful. Love the art so far. That was only 2. I'm letting you blossom. Okay, so move to the laptop. Seems like an interesting choice, but we'll take it. Shoot the enemy you can't take cover from. Okay, so presumably we have cover because of this obstacle here. So we shoot this guy. Send him into the nether realm. And then use the take cover ability, or you'll be shot at the end of your turn. Can do. Perfect. End your turn to commit everything you've done and proceed. All right. We have to click that twice, apparently. Now, this guy didn't shoot because because we're both in cover, presumably. Let's see. Knock out all enemies. 1 left. Use the laptop to open the security door. So this guy has 2 health. So I think our 3-bolt burst ironically does 2 damage. Looks like it. Okay. Use the laptop and we are good to go. All right. What's next? 2 sprigs and a great oak in a ghillie suit. The great oak is wearing a ghillie suit? It is, yeah. Isn't it already a tree? I like that. Maybe they want to be mistaken for a sniper. I like that one. Let's get in there and kill it. Breach. Okay, so move to the laptop. Find your use laptop ability on the left to use it. Why am I doing that first, I wonder? I guess it doesn't really matter. And then, same thing. Send this guy to the Shadow Realm. Now, I'm noticing we have a turn order at the bottom of the screen here. We have an action phase, a foresee phase, and an enemy phase. So what does this say? This guide is only shown on this level. Drink in that sweet tutorialization while you can. You're here action phase. Your team moves and shoots, you can freely rewind. Foresee phase. Enemies attack. If none have valid plans, we skip this phase. You can't take further actions, but you can rewind. And then enemy turn. Enemies move and make new plans. They do not attack yet. You can no longer rewind this turn. Okay, cool. So I guess we are done. And we do have an event log. Okay, that looks like the... Well, that is the dialogue and... no, actually, that's not the dialogue. Okay. So we can see what's happening. Okay, we have the Shrub Lord. Now, there's a Foresee button. Okay, so Foresee shows the order that people will attack, presumably. Okay, so we're just going to attack the Shrub Lord. So that didn't kill him, but it does push him. Can't take him. Can you dodge this? You're the one with Foresight. You tell me. Use the Foresight button to find out whether Liv can dodge this shot. Okay, so I click this button. Oh, okay. That would be a no. You can always rewind all the way back to the start of your turn. Try it now. Okay. We rewind. Oh, we're supposed to go all the way back to the start of our turn? Okay. So, move close enough to the Shrub Lord that he targets you instead. So if we move to like here, does that work? All right, I'll take the hit, but you owe me a mending vial after this. Then we can... So if I click Foresee now, okay, he shoots us, but we don't get killed. Oh. Okay, and then Liv finishes things off. Perfect. End turn to commit everything you've done and proceed. Okay, so there's a bit of a like point of no return type of thing. Perfect. End turn to commit everything you've done and proceed. Double click, but we already did that, didn't we? Do I need to go to the laptop? I guess not. Okay, next room. All right, Intel said this is where they're holding the asset. You see him? Yeah, they've got him bound and bagged. I don't like this, or don't you feel something weird coming from him? I'll go with weird. No, but then I can't see the future. I can only move infinitely fast. Must be nice. Maybe I'll feel it for all of the 0 seconds I'm clearing the room and extracting him unharmed. Don't rush this one, Liv. There's a wild card in that room. ... I'm a chronomancer, Zan. I'm just saying if something goes south, you know your orders. The asset is the priority. If you have to blink him out of here yourself, you do it. Liv, did you just admit you could fail? Are you okay? I'm just indulging your insecurities, Zan. Stop clutching your crystals. I'm gonna breach this year. Breach. What the hell? Okay. So we got a problem. Houston. You only have time to deal with one threat. Try saving Liv. See if they shoot the hostage. Then try saving the hostage. All right. So I'm going to move to here. And we will 3 burst you for the KO. And then I guess we foresee. They kill that. Okay. Okay, I can't see anything. Tell me you saved the asset. Okay, so we need to rewind. Like this. And so now we need to kill this guy. And then we need to foresee. Shoot! I can't save them both. Hey, Janai. Welcome on in. Yeah, pretty good so far. Hey, Nuclear Bomb. There are indeed no faces. Welcome on in. I can't save them both. I think this is the only call. All right, we tried saving Liv. We tried saving the hostage. You'll need to be close enough to the hostage to reach them next turn. Okay, so we can rewind all the way back to the beginning of our turn. We move to here. Well, actually, hold on. Can we can't move to there. So I guess we move to here. We do this. And then we know what's going to happen. We can't save them both. And then we have to end our turn. All right. We can move to here and then Vesker to Wiztac, requesting immediate blink out. I have the asset, but something got Kennedy. All right. And then we have blink out. Tactical Breach Wizards. Love their logo. Okay. So, The Break. We have our first Polaroid from Act 1, it would appear. Rushwater PD, the DSR now-ish. So let me get this straight. A notorious Druid Mafia enforcer gets shot by a doctor. And the first person on the scene just happens to be the meddling witch every cop loves to hate. Jen Kellen, PI. All right, so that's me. Did you have a question, or being near to locations is my passion? I like this one. Being near to locations is my passion. What's it gonna take to stop you inserting yourself into every missing person case we investigate? I mean, you could try finding the people. Or I genuinely didn't know you were looking for Lexer. I mean, you could try finding the people. I'm always going to go for the snark. Well, I'm sorry if solid police work sometimes takes a little longer than your witch tricks, but we have procedures for a reason. Doesn't seem like every case gets the same procedures, though, does it? Or people don't hire me when you're slow. They hire me when you've given up. From what I hear, people don't hire you much at all these days. Look, PI work always has dry spells. Look, let me fail at this at my own pace. Or look, some of my clients have had cash flow problems, that's all. Let me fail at my own pace. All right. So you hear a shot, you burst with these breaching glyphs, and you find Wexler already dead. Describe the shooter. White-haired woman, good-looking, smartly dressed, except for the surgical gloves. And a gun. No, she put the gun down. And you went for it, even with all your spells and trinkets? It was more about getting her, not getting the gun. I was trying to throw lightning at unarmed... I was trying not to throw lightning at unarmed strangers, or it's actually more dangerous than anything I can cast. I'm going to go with no lightning for unarmed strangers. Seems like a reasonable policy. And what happened? I got to it first, or she got there first. I'm dead now. Okay, she got there first. I'm dead now. Kellen, I got to it first. She seemed to reevaluate her situation at that point. She ran. And then you guys show up with that effing traffic warlock. He sighs. And what's your problem with Sergeant Clark? He made me kneel even though I'd already dropped the gun. He picked it up without gloves. He tracked mud all over the scene. And he went... and he put 2 weeks stasis curse on my car. It's going to cost me more to get that disenchanted than I got paid for this whole job. Lucky for you, we're backed up, and it's not worth the time to prosecute you for any of this. Prosecute me? But next time you call us, stay put, stay out, and leave your wand at home. Can you unhex my car, please? I'm not insured for temporal curses. You'll have to take that up with the craft and Arcana control. Did you get her? We have someone matching that description in custody, yes. Can I talk to her? Can you talk to the prime suspect in a murder investigation? No, Kellen, you can't. You're a PI, a provisional PI. Get out of here. Fine, you're welcome, by the way. Unbelievable. Hey, did you know your station's on fire? What? Hey, Zay, welcome on in. You're too late to stop me. Who are you? I don't know who you are. Oh. You're not Zan Vesker, Navy Seer? No, my name is Jen. Is Zan here? I don't think so. I haven't seen him in years. Ah. Well, prepare to burn. Oh, no thanks. Okay, so I think our foresee button is blanked out. They have a lot more health than us. Less lethal pyromancer. Fireproof doesn't take damage from anything fire or mild fire based. Mild fire has 15 health. Okay, so all I have is move and static blast. So I guess we should like take cover and do this kills them? Defenestrate the pyromancer. Defenestrate is a verb to throw out of a window. Love it. Zone 1 of 6 clear. Complete. Efficient. Turns taken. Hostile unconscious. Defenestrations 1. Time 42 seconds. All right. Advance we go. Oh, I know this guy. Zan, I was just talking about you. Jen, what are you doing here? Solving a murder. How about you? Being arrested for remind me? It's a list at this point. They think I'm part of the team raiding the station. I served with Zan. Guys, I'll vouch for him. No one cares. You remember what it means if I give the signal, right? 1 second on the clock, I remember. That's enough. On your knees. Now! Okay, so we have Chain Bolt, a new ability. So save Zan this turn. Read the description for your Chain Bolt ability and use it to take out the 2 officers behind Zan. Okay. So Chain Bolt. Chain a bolt through multiple targets, knocking each in a different direction. Target each enemy in the order you want them hit with the bolt, and the bolt will follow the path shown, knocking each of them back in the direction it hits. Knockback 2 pushes the unit this many squares. If they hit a wall, remaining knockback is taken as damage. Knockback damage ignores armor. Okay, so we're gonna do a chain bolt, and apparently we're gonna do this into this, and we are going to defenestrate both of them by default. How convenient. Kaboom. Was this guy already on the ground? Whew, thanks. Sorry it came to that. One of those guys kind of had it coming. And the others? Didn't know him, but they'll be fine. I cast slow fall wards on the window. Stretta, I am always surprised by the stupidity of our enemies. All right, knock out all the enemies. Use the laptop to open the security door. Okay, done. All right, we have 2 people now. 2 defenestrations. 3 hostiles unconscious. All right. So, how have you been? Not bad in any way we have time to get into. Terrible, thanks. Yeah, RC, I'm excited so far. We just finished the tutorial. Welcome on in. How about you? What have you been up to? The team casting its way through the station right now is led by my former CO, Liv Kennedy. Yes, unconscious by gun. She might be the most dangerous person on the planet. I think she's trying to start a war, and it might be my fault. So, stopping that. Cool. Do you get medical with that? Or I have some follow-ups, but I guess we should hustle. Do you get medical with that? This is an important question. No, and it's becoming an issue. Listen, these guys didn't like me much before I defenestrated 2 of their colleagues. So we should probably get out of this building in the next 4 minutes if we don't want to stay here for 25 to life. We are going to see when we open this. Well, what are we going to see when we open this? 1 cop, body armor, nightstick. Enforcer, they're tough. I suggest we try to put them through a window. You can't throw all of life's problem through a window, Jen. I do want to try throwing this problem through a window, though. Maybe not, but we owe it to ourselves to try. Or really, how hard are you throwing? I'm gonna go with maybe not, but we owe ourselves to try. Yeah, it might actually be the right call here. I'll have to come at him from the side to set you up to take him out when we have the shot. Ready? A breach. Always be trying. Okay, so there's the window. So first step is redeploy Zan. I'm going to assume that we can push this guy to here. No, and then we can't diagonal him. So maybe we move to here, I think. This makes sense. Because now are we going to get... Ooh, we're still pushing backwards that way. He's not standing next to the window. Retreat! Let's see. How do we... Oh, so redeploy. Okay, so we have this new button. That's what it's teaching us. Ah, so I can move you to here. Then I can breach here. Then I have the shot. Now he's near enough the window. Love to see it. Now, can I click on her? Okay, and I can take her turn too. Guess who's going out the window? Defenestration completed successfully. Oh, wow. She has a lot of movement too. Okay, so redeploy is cool. So that's another element of the puzzle is you can move people around. We got another enforcer. Talk to me about windows. All right, so what does your former CO have against the Rushwater PD? I don't know. Who was the fire guy I ran into earlier? And how long have you been on this investigation? Who was the fire guy I ran into earlier? He asked after you, by the way. Oh, really? That's nice. I don't know who that is. Right. Maybe we'll stick to Liv. What's your overall objective here? Tactical breach windows? I don't know. Who's she working for? Reactor. Great. And what's their objective? I don't know. And how long have you been on this investigation? 3 months. Zan? I'm a clairvoyant with an assault staff. I've never had to solve mysteries before. This is some Scooby-Doo shenanigans. You need someone with investigative skills. Someone whose career is in a temporary dry spell despite her obvious talent. Hey, I'm hiring if you're interested. What is the pay? Nothing. I'm broke. That's actually very competitive with what I'm earning right now. I'll take a look at your files. Files? Right. Zan? I'll make some noise. Never mind, what's up next? Another enforcer and some bad news, no windows. Well, that rules out every strategy I know. But you have an excellent plan? We could just shunt him around until he gets frustrated and goes home. Well, that rules out every strategy I know. This is very accurate. See, it's not a comprehensive life plan. Don't worry, I've got this. I can set up a shot that will knock him flat if he comes my way. Okay. Why don't you just use that all the time? Good question. It's a time thing. You've got to set it up in empty space and hope they walk into it. Why? It's an amethyst jacketed time crystal. It exists in all places along its trajectory simultaneously. So when you touch it, it's like getting shot from in the past, present, future, and a fourth time phase that mortals can't perceive. And that makes you fall down. That sounded pretty cool, but you didn't meaningfully explain anything. I'm going to go with makes sense on this one. Thank you, Dio. I'm excited about it. Breach. Breach. Okay, so we got 3 units coming from here. It looks like we got 3 enforcers. Okay, read the description of Predictive Time Bolt and use it to set up a trap the enforcer will walk into. Okay, so if I move to... Okay, so we have Predictive Time Bolt. Aim a powerful trap for an enemy to walk into. Aim in a direction with no enemy ahead and prepare a shot in the future. You'll fire it at the first enemy to cross that line. You can't aim where an enemy already is because that's not really predictive. Got it. Okay. Thank you. This game has a great mastery of the English language. Predictive Bolt does 4 damage and is an Overwatch. Fires a shot when a hostile enters the orange striped area, can trigger on your turn or the enemy's turn. Okay, so we're going to do... I think we're going to do this. So we've got an Overwatch. Get someone close enough that he plans to charge them. Okay, so we're going to take you. We can run you to here. And we do block our beam. Now, if I do this, we knock you back. Do we think that he's still... Well, okay, so before we do that, actually... Whoops. Let's foresee. So he's going to do that, and he's going to get knocked down. But let's rewind. If we do this... Does he still... Oh, I don't have... No one is planning to do anything else this turn. Okay, so we want to leave him like that. So we will take cover. And we will foresee. We'll end our turn. Heads up reinforcements. Shoot. We put a ward on that door. Okay, so she can static blast and I think get both of them potentially. Well, this guy's still slightly problematic. I think we need to set up another Overwatch here. Okay, and then if we do... This doesn't knock him back, but it will get the kill, and I think we can hit the other guy that's down. Can I not hit the other guy who's down? All right, looks like I can't. So I guess we just zap them. Is this guy already unconscious? Maybe we already got him. So for C, he's going to run into it, get zapped down. The other guy is dead, but I thought it only did 3 damage. Seal all reinforcement doors, 1 left. Wait, where do I need to... Is that this reinforcement door? Seal this door. Okay, so hold on. Can she... She can move to here. This guy is now going to charge the other way around. Seal the door. All right, I feel like I'm playing Rainbow Six Siege. Predictive shot does 4. Ah, got it. All right, let's check to make sure this works out the way we want it to. Nice. I thought they had 1 armor, though, Dio. I guess that was my confusion. No defenestrations, bringing shame on my family. All right. What's the plan this time? I don't know. Improvise. Inspiring. Okay. Knock out all the enemies. 3 left. Use the laptop to open the security door. Okay, so we can breach here. And how much does this guy have? This guy has 2 and 2. So I can chain bolt. Can I just do these 2? Then I can switch over to you. You can breach. Is this guy moving right now? I'm trying to think if there's a way that I can get a... If I move to here, where does he move? Nobody's planning on moving at all. Okay. I still have a movement on you. So here's what I think we do. I think we move to here. And then if I move you to here and predictive bolt this way, that should... Does that get the... All right. See, he still has 1 blue pip. They have 3 HP and 1 armor. Okay, so the... Hold on. So let's look at this really quickly. So predictive bolt does 4 damage. Okay. Oh, and they have 1 armor, but the armor isn't going away. Armor. 1 armor incoming damage is reduced by this much. Doesn't affect damage taken. Okay, so armor is not ablative health. That's the thing that I was confused about. So that's why the blue pip didn't go away. Got it. And then I guess... I don't think there's any way for us to finish on this turn, so we'll do this. Oh, there we go. I don't think there's any way to 1-turn that. But maybe there was. Yeah, armor is damage reduction. But it shows up like a health pip. I think that's a little bit of like confusing iconography. Because like in something like XCOM, as an example, your armor is ablative health. And so it shows up as like a health pip. But anyways, looks good. Looks like we did okay. Oh my. Looks like there's a lot in that room. All right, this is it. The way out. It's on the way to the way out. Or no? I like it's on the way to the way out. But it's unnecessary to rush if the mission doesn't require it. Good to know. Wait. You haven't been leading us out of here this whole time? You haven't been following me, have you? I don't know where I'm going. I've been leading us to the one little thing I need to do before we can leave. I hope it's unhex her car. You know we're in the police station where both of us are resisting arrest while it's simultaneously being raided by a team of Black Ops wizards, one of whom can transcend time? Sure, but there's no sense in rushing. Literally what you just said, Dio. I didn't know about the transcend time thing, but the rest of that was on my radar, yep. Or, I'll be honest, I did forget 30 to 40% of that, but we're here now. I like I didn't know about the transcend time, but the rest was good to go. So where are we headed? This office leads to the holding cells. There's someone there that I need to talk to. You're working a case now? Let it out, or can we just do this? Wait, let it out? Look, I've been calling myself a PI for years now, and I've done a grand total of 3 cases in the last 2 months. And 2 of them couldn't pay. Continue ranting. Jaron Wexler was one of the last on my docket, maybe ever. And today I found him 10 seconds after he was shot in the head. By a doctor. Continue ranting, vaguely aware you might be oversharing, but unable to rein it in at this point. I'm too late to save him, and I'm too late to get paid, but I've got one last chance to find out why he died before what we just did makes me a fugitive or a prisoner. And if I don't take it, I'm going to lose my mind. I'm sorry, Jen. For a second, I forgot what it cost you to save me back there. I won't forget it again. I mean, I already did. Inside of an hour? Yeah, so my track record isn't great so far, but I'll try. Whatever you need, I've got your back. Thanks. What are you about to walk into? A mess. You ready? No, but that's not going to change. Born ready? Or I wasn't born ready, but in the 35 years since I have become, amongst other things, ready. Nice. Breach? Actually, we should probably think about where to breach. Sure. That seems like a reasonable thing. Knock out all 5 enemies. Seal all reinforcement doors. 1 left. Use the laptop to open security. All right, so I smell defenestration in the air. But we got these 2 guys here. So, like, I think we can get this guy out the window and this guy out the window. So I think Jen can come over here. And if she... Like, these guys... Can I guess... Okay, let's try breaching entirely from this side. I have an idea. It is yeeting a clock. All right, let's... I don't think these guys get around the corner, so I think we can hang out over here. So what I'm going to do is... I'm going to breach here to start. Okay. Now, I'm going to have you come in first to here. This doesn't kill you? This doesn't kill you or knock you out? So if I do this, does this knock you out the window? This does indeed knock you out the window. Send you to the Shadow Realm. Now you can move to here and you can chain bolt, I think. Oh, can't chain bolt because you're in the way. Okay. So we're slowly learning. So if I move you to here, can you shoot around corners? Looks like no. So maybe we need you to... Can I get a shot from over here? Because, okay, so I think... Here's what I think. I think we can move Jen to here. And we can do something like that to get those 2 sent to the Shadow Realm. And then we can take cover. Because we don't have a redeploy option. No. So that's the end of that turn. Then these 2 guys aren't going to move too far. Given that we need to do this, all right, I think we do want to enter. Okay, new plan. Oh, this is actually interesting. Hold on. So I'm realizing another. Nope, that isn't what I wanted to do. So if we redeploy her to the secondary slot here, and have you redeploy to here. We're going to end up standing in this after we do the breach. Which I think works out better for us. Because we can zip around the corner like so. And now we have maximum movement for this guy. Although I don't know that we can go further than this. That seems like an okay first turn. Okay, so then these guys didn't move, which is a little surprising to me. Whoops. Okay, we got zoomage going on. So she has a lot of knockback. Well, this guy can also just get taken out. So I think maybe we move her to here. Seal the door. Chain bolt. Don't have the shot on this guy. All right. Now this, why is this not doing 2 damage? I would have expected when it hit to do 2 damage, but I guess that's not the case. All right, so instead, if we move you, does your burst shot does enough damage? Why is this guy not taking 2 damage? Doesn't our burst shot do 2 damage? Hold on. No, it does 1 damage and 1 knockback. Okay. So we can spend both of our turns. I guess we do this. I guess we seal the door. Do that. Move you like this. Oh. Static burst does no damage. Okay. So if we move her to here, now it's going to do damage because it's going to knock you into the wall. And then you can take cover. When you knock back into a surface, they take excess damage. Yeah, her damage does no, her attack does no damage. Yeah, we learned that the hard way, but we are indeed learning. And then if we just move to here, so we don't have chain bolt. We don't have. We can't peek from around corners, which is interesting. Which means maybe we left her in a bad place. Can we knock people into other people? Looks like yes. And this will kill this guy. Oh, we're blocked though. Move to here. We can stand out in the open. There we go. And then... Wait. Click to center on them or hold to view perks. Oh, interesting. Okay. Do you not have... Oh, we have to be standing here to get the... Oops. Use the laptop. All right. So this is like a weird Into the Breach game. A little bit. It's got like a little bit of Into the Breach vibes. It's got a little bit of XCOM vibes. It's got a... you know what it reminds me of a bit? What was that XCOM game that was breaching? I don't know if anyone else remembers that. Oh no, was it an XCOM game? I think it was. All right, we are in the Rushwater PD holding cell. Hi, me again. Don't know if you heard, the station is currently being raided by some Spec Ops team. One of whom can transcend time. Right, and much of it is on fire. If you tell me why you shot Wexler, I can get you out of here before even more of it's on fire. How? A breach glyph ought to do it. Well, obviously I go through the appropriate legal channels, but with the right lawyer, it could be under 6 months. Or I was just going to go look for the keys. I like the cheeky one. Always the cheeky. And if I don't satisfy your curiosity, you'll leave me here to die? Classy. When you hear it back, it doesn't sound great, does it? Or, oh, don't be so dramatic, you'll probably be fine. Or, fine. If you don't tell me, we'll still save you, but our hearts won't be in it. The quality of the rescue may suffer. Love it. Oh. Something exploded. Guess maybe we took our time on that one. ... What the heck just happened? I think you just met Liv, Kennedy. ... I don't think that was our breach, though. I didn't love it. All right, so Breach, the infinite speed time bandit, just came in and took Oh, well, she was serious about the defenestration. They did indeed have slow falling. Okay, I'm a lot more interested in your case now. Who is Banks, and why did the best Spec Ops team on the planet just assault a police station to abduct her? Dessa Banks caught a glimpse at her profile file, and they have her pegged as a mob doc for the Druid Mafia. Or, oh, now you're interested. More interested. I was already interested, but in a what's up with you sort of way. At Dessabanks, caught a glimpse of her police file. When I found her, she just shot her patient in the head with a .45. It's not Mob. She definitely missed a pivotal day in med school. Or she's not Mob. So I would Liv Kennedy want her. Was she an especially good doctor? I guess it's possible she's a great doctor, and shooting her patient in the head before surgery was just kind of a power move. Your turn. Who is Liv Kennedy, or what's the story with you and Liv? We ran an extraction on a Druid Mafia smuggling ship back in '89. She got snared just as they were about to execute the hostage. I had to choose. I chose the hostage. For years, I thought that I got her killed, then 6 months ago she resurfaces, pulling brutal heists for the PMC. I don't know what she's trying to achieve, but I know I failed her back in '89. If there's some way I can talk her down from this, I have to try. Who is Liv Kennedy? She's my commander in the Navy Special Forces. She's a chronomancer. She can move on a different time scale to the rest of us. You're dead before you know she's coming for you. That seems overpowered. I served with her for 5 years on some nightmare CFs, and I think Liv may be the most dangerous combatant on the planet. Everyone who saw her work said it sooner or later. I'm glad she's on our side. Well, now she's not. She works for the reactor. Reactors are private military, right? Who's hiring them this time? Private but huge. The 9th strongest military in the world, last I heard. If you'd asked me yesterday, I would have said they were the DRS military by another name. But if they're sending Liv Kennedy to kill cops on DSR soil, something massive has changed, and I have no idea why. If she's gone off books, all we're looking at is a god-tier operative becoming a serial killer with an unknown agenda. And if not? If today was a reactor-authorized ops, this could light the fuse for a World War V. The whole geopolitical landscape of the Southern Hemisphere is going to lurch in ways even I can't predict. And I'm a seer. Okay. We do need to make some files. I have a map. We can work with that. I love that we take public transportation. All right, so what do we have here? Perks. Spend each character's perk point. Ooh, I like it. Okay, so we can get +1 damage, or... Oh, wait. So we can get +1 damage over here. Or for our predictive bolt, we can get... If the shot knocks someone out, it can be used again this turn. Ooh, that sounds very strong. Or validation. If the shot fires on your turn, gain 1 mana. Ah, because we can knock people back. That's interesting. And then over here, we have point blank. +2 knockback if used at point blank range. Or chain bolt, +1 target, or +2 knockback on the final. +1 target seems very strong. So I'm going to grab that. And I'm going to grab Conviction to get 2 uses. Oh, can I not take Conviction? Wait, do I have to confirm this first? Okay, looks like I have to confirm that first. Oh, oh no, we didn't quite get a level up over here, so we don't get one. So we're just getting an extra one of those. We got our missions. Confidence 0. Looks like we have... Multiple aesthetics. That's fun. Okay. Okay, so then we don't get anything over here. So I guess we move on.